I'll be your moderator today. How are you feeling? Did you have a good weekend? Smiling faces, feeling relaxed? Or do you need a relaxed session today? Okay, so today is 20th on Monday. Another 2 days will be Wesak Day. I'm sure some of you are busy preparing for Wesak or you are going to the temple to pray. And we have the pleasure to practice our meditation today together with our teaching Monk John. And after the meditation, we will have a Q&A session. But before that, let's pay our respect to Monk John so that we can start our Dharma talk and followed by the guided meditation. So let's put our hands together and let's bow 3 times. First bow, second bow, third bow. Thank you so much for joining this session. I hope you will enjoy. And can I pass the session to Monk John?
Thank you, Yo. And hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you from all around the world. This is Bang John, and today we are going to meditate together. I'm not sure if anyone are here for the first time, but at a first glance, I see, familiar names. And that's why we usually will jump to the meditation right away without further much explaining what we're gonna do. But if you are new, you never meditated before, let me know. We will do something easy because meditation is about doing nothing. But this is something that we are not familiar with. We are very familiar with doing something the whole time. And we also have expectation. Like, we're gonna do something. Come on, doing nothing for like half an hour, for like an hour? Are you crazy? Many people would probably think about it that way. But they didn't think about the fact that at times people also need to do nothing. Like when you go to sleep, right? Everybody needs to go to sleep. Everybody needs to rest, and that's how we're gonna, spend 6 to 8 hours a day sleeping alone and waking up refreshed. But sleeping is just for the body. There is no guarantee that the mind will be fully rested. Because sometimes when we sleep, we still have a lot of thoughts going on, like dreams. Those thoughts manifested in form of dreams and sometimes nightmare. And these days, people also, face insomnia, like they are unable to sleep easily. Anyone who can easily fall asleep, you can type and let me know how quickly you can fall asleep. Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, half an hour, 3 hours. Okay, let me know. Hopefully, if you meditate daily, and as well, if you know how to prepare yourself to go to sleep, maybe it wouldn't take much time for you to fall asleep. And that's a part of the meditation homework that we've been talking about. Being able to, we talk about meditation homework number 3, for example, that before you end your day, this is number 3, okay? I talk about number 1 and number 2 several times, so I'm not going to repeat because we will not have like time to repeat everything. Number 3 is to recollect good deeds that you've been doing the whole day as you prepare yourself to go to sleep. By doing so, only good deeds, okay? Not problems, not like work or unfinished job or any idea or something like that. Just to try, to recollect good deeds, what you've been doing the whole day that you consider wholesome, that you consider rewarding, or like you want to remind yourself once again. Because when you think about some good memory, your mind is also pure, your mind is also cleaner, because those good memories will purify and clean the mind, not to the same extent with as meditation, but well, to probably it's going to help you to have easier meditations as well. That's number 3. Number 4, as you lie down after maybe short meditation at number 3, you lie down and reconnect with the center of the body and sleep in the ocean of peace energy. When you prepare yourself to fall asleep, recollecting good deeds, and perhaps you have some time to do the meditations as well at number 3 here. When you are able to reconnect at the center, you just lie down and enjoy sleeping in the ocean of peace energy. That's gonna be very, very supportive, very helpful, because the benefits of meditation homework is to clean the mind before going to sleep, helps you to fall asleep easily, helps you to cultivate more sati, because when we sleep in the night, that's when our sati, or our consciousness, is at the lowest. And it helps us to not to have bad dreams or to have no dream at all. That's probably the best sleep, fully rested sleep. And we were not going to wake up in the middle of the night, easy to fall back to sleep if we would wake up, and it will have better health as well. That's number 4. Number 5, when you wake up, okay, what will be the first thing you normally do when you wake up? Grab your phone and check something? No, don't do that, right? Or maybe think about what you're going to do the whole day. Yeah, that could be possible. But if you can, the first thought of the day is considered to be the attracting one. The first thought will attract many of thoughts or things to follow. Which means if the first thought, you can reconnect your attention, your consciousness at the center of your body. As this lady here, I try to depict her with having some light coming from her abdomen. That is not about her supernatural power or like some magical light or something like that, but just a symbol that the first thing that she does every morning upon waking up is to reconnect herself at the center. Try that. If maybe tonight you prepare yourself, that's not too difficult, right? You can prepare yourself. But when you wake up, you forget. And maybe waking up tomorrow, you're not going to be able to remember this. And the first thing that you do is to grab your phone and check what's going on the whole night. Maybe to check some news. Then you will try it again next morning and see how many days, how many mornings that you are able to reconnect with the center of your body. Maybe 1 out of 7, maybe 2 out of 7. Then you're going to try it again next week to see if you can do better. And doing this will help you to reconnect with the ocean of peace energy upon waking up. Again, if you already prepare this ocean of peace energy and you sleep in it the whole night and you feel like you're floating in the ocean of peace energy. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's like you enter like energy flow, and you can stay with that in the night. Some people can stay with that the whole night. That's very good. So if you wake up and you reconnect with it, you will be able to charge yourself again and be ready for the next day, for that day. And the first thing, that's the practice of the sati, right? To begin your first thought with the center. Are you able to remember that? Are you able not to forget? And to, begin your new day with positive energy, which hopefully will attract positive things to follow. Again, the first thought is the most important one. If you can begin any day with positive one, then you're gonna make sure that the next one is also positive as well. And then you're gonna make sure that in the next hour, maybe next 2 hours, there will be no bad thoughts, negative ones to appear at all. And that will help you to, not only you, but your family members. If you can leave your bedroom with a smile on your face because you already connect again with the positive energy, I guess many people will be surprised. Maybe they look at you like, okay, did he or she fall asleep? But why is like a big smile upon waking up? Maybe they're not going to be very used to on the very first day. But if you can do that like 1 month or few months in a row, they will say, oh, okay, now he or she wakes up with a smile on his or her face again. Okay. And that smile will actually create good atmosphere for many people in your family to enjoy. Don't you think so? Try that, okay? And tell me if this works. Just by adjusting your sleeping routine like this. Again, number 3, prepare your sleep, having some positive thoughts. Number 4, while you lie down your face, reconnect with the center of your body and maintain that peace energy the whole night if you can. Or you're gonna fall asleep at some point, and upon waking up, reconnect with the center of your body and recharge yourself with peace energy so that you have a little smile on your face. If you can do this, I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to change yourself. At least you can change the moment you're going to fall asleep, you're going to change the moment you're going to wake up. And by adjusting this living routine, that's already 1/3 of your time. And then we're going to move to the next one next time. Okay, so now we're ready for the meditation. Let's begin our meditation together. Adjust your sitting posture and close your eyelids softly and gently. Feel relaxed in every part of your body. Relax all the muscles from the top of your head down to your toes. Relax all your muscles from the muscles of your forehead, the muscles on your face, your chin, your chin, feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And when you feel a bit more relaxed, let's pay attention to the awareness of your breath. We're gonna see how well we can follow the airflow without being distracted, or how quickly we can bring the mind back should it wander from time to time. And if you breathe a little slower, smoother, just by following your own breath, the mind will temporarily let go of all other thoughts and remain longer within the perimeter of your own body. But it is okay if your mind wanders. You just keep bringing it back to the breath without feeling frustrated or annoyed. It's important to do this relaxingly, and that will gradually increase the time your mind can stay with the breath. Keep bringing your mind back and stay with your lively airflow that will rejuvenate your consciousness, and you are more aware of the present moment. As you can stay more with the breath, and the mind can temporarily drop all other thoughts. It will be lighter, and you feel it's a little easier to remain with the breath inside then I would like you to follow your own breath all the way to the deepest turning point. You can feel it around the middle of your abdomen, where your in-breath turns into the out-breath. Where your consciousness can be brought to feel the center of the body. Follow your breath to touch the body center. The feeling can be identical to a bird's feather floating down from the sky. And finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. Such feeling is now being observed and becomes repeatable. And when we repeat, bringing our mind back to touch the same location again and again. Don't worry much where exactly the center is. Just somewhere in the middle of your abdomen. We do the job. So don't worry where exactly the center is. Wherever you feel the most comfortable inside your body will be good enough to become the center for you this time. It just have to be repetitive so that the feeling can become uninterrupted. If your mind is taken away at any moment, just bring it back to the center. Again and again. If this is effortless to you, just stay there. You probably do not need to do anything else. The softness and joyful feeling from staying at the center of your body will soon embody your consciousness, make you feel protected and let you detach from everything in the world. But if this is yet to be effortless, or your mind still contains some thoughts, then I would like you to repeat a mantra silently in your mind. You may repeat clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way, and Arahang means the purest state of the mind. together, you are reminding yourself that this meditation is purifying your mind until it reaches the finest stage, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Feel as if there is a wireless speaker playing the soothing mantra sound from within you. It's like you are listening to the mantra voice, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Continue to repeat the mantra as the mind becomes purer. There would become a point that you prefer staying still and not to repeat anything any longer. Just stay and maintain only the awareness of the body center. I would like you to additionally visualize an image. Should you need a additional assistance. This will become a landmark for the mind. You may begin by imagining that your body is empty. No bone, no muscles, no organ, as if your body becomes transparent or hollow, like a balloon or a bubble. And within the inner space, you may visualize an image like a dream. It's like you are dreaming about one particular thing, preferably a spherical object, like the sun, the full moon, the water drop, a crystal ball, or a bubble. Choose one that's easiest for you and stick with that object, so that it becomes the only image in your mind that you are paying attention to. The other images are of no interest. They may appear. Let them go. Don't engage. The only landmark is the one you visualize. Try to do this relaxingly. Don't worry if you lose the object from time to time. The longer you can stay with one object. The purer your mind becomes, and clearer, because all impurities in the mind are settling down. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. I will leave you some space so that you have time for this mental exercise on your own for a moment in silence until we arrive at an appropriate time that your mind has absorbed sufficient peace energy, ready for loving kindness moment. Let's be on your own for a brief moment. สัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง Imagine that you are sharing the accumulated peace energy within you, allowing it to expand in all directions to cover yourself and everyone in the same room, the same house, the same neighborhood, the same city. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Allow the peace energy to cover your whole country and people from all walks of life which you are willing to share the energy with equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Then share the peace energy to everyone in the world, all countries, all religions, all races, all alike. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Continue to spread this peace energy for a moment. And now our meditation is coming to an end. You may prepare yourself to return from the depth to the surface. Breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. Feel every part of your body. And once you feel you're ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. สัพเพพุทธาภลัพพตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเชนรักขังพันธามิสัพพโสเตอัตลตาสุขิตาวิรุณหาพุทธศาสเนอโรคาสุขิตาโหตาสาสพเพหิยาติภิสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีภาวันตุเต May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manisho Te Raso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Okay, so how was your meditation? Did you feel a bit more relaxed? Maybe you can switch on your webcam for a bit. And we can do something similarly when we wake up. Not to switch on webcam, of course, but like to smile, which we are about to do now. Okay, it's like the first thing that you do is to reconnect with the center, and then you smile and enjoy your first smile, and also the peace energy. If you manage to sleep in the ocean of peace energy the whole night, and that's gonna be a very good preparation. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, today we talk about a homework meditation, which we prepare ourselves to go to sleep, and we manage to sleep in the ocean of peace energy. Then we wake up, and the first thought or the first action that you will do is to reconnect with the center of your body. Okay, if you manage to do that, then it will attract many positive things to follow. Okay, we talk about a lot of attractions, right? So now let's show your face and smile a little bit. Good. Okay, I hope you enjoy today, and you can as well share your experience typing in maybe your experience, maybe your questions or anything for today. Okay, and we have some people who share already. So let's see. We have, okay, let's see, from Synopt. Thank you. It was an amazing session. Okay, so I'm happy that you like it. And we have from Alpha Sesatu, okay, and Johnson from Congo, right? And did you see the time going? It was like 50 minutes again. And Tolawalese, it was wonderful session. I felt so much relaxed, calm, and fulfilled. What I needed this sunny afternoon. Okay, and Pacifique, it was amazing session, and Model, amazing and very relaxing, and Kai, what's that? It was wahoo. Okay, and Ifeulubar, it was wonderful session, amazing session. I felt relaxed and refreshed. Marky Mark. I have been traveling these last few weeks, so I have been absent from my stories. Me too. But I have not been traveling. I was, busy, something else. So nice to be back. Nice to be back as well. A lovely guided meditation. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Osukoya, this was an amazing session. I feel relaxed, calm. Oh, Duncy, thank you for an amazing sessions. I feel so relaxed and calm. Ibaka, thanks. And Manis, our thoughts and action recording in the mind. It's recording in your mind because your mind is like a big recorder. Like you remember everything, or maybe things that you pay attention to the whole day, and you remember something from yesterday, but in fact you remember many of them. Even sometimes you thought you forget, but you look at photos that were taken on from the event again, you remember them again. And Oluwamayova. Today meditation was refreshing. I visualized all of us in the room and we were all filled with peace and happiness. So you meditate, full of you, right? Great. You have good company. And now, not only full of you, but you can see that we like 76 people today online. So we were doing this together from different corners of the world. And I hope you enjoy the meditation today. The yoga spa, I was free from worries. I was able to relax and ready to get my week started and got free. We enjoy and relax from this session. For Labi, thanks for today. I feel calm and refreshed. And Kai, thanks, Monk. Good Sultan, thanks for calm and relaxation. Kasim, thanks for the sessions. I feel so refreshed and my mind is clear. I feel amazing. Guati, enjoy calm and good sessions. Open Meeple. I really had a nice time. I feel refreshed and calm and lightheaded. Christine Thompson, I enjoyed the session very much. There has been an abundance of energy in my environment. I'm thankful for much needed session. So it was good sessions, but it was hard to visualize for me. I couldn't visualize the object clearly. Well, nobody told you to visualize something clearly. When you visualize and it's not clear, you just have to be content. with that result. Okay, right? I didn't tell you anything that you must visualize clearly. And when you visualize and the image is blurry, you just have to accept. And that acceptance will help your mind to remain calm and still. If you don't accept and you like, why my image is not clear? That intolerance, because when I visualize something, it has to be clear. That expectation makes you lose the stillness. Okay, so make sure next time to accept and don't let anything fool you that you cannot visualize. You can. It's just like you look at the moon in the sky and the moon happens to be behind a cloud. You don't do anything wrong. If I ask you to look at the moon in the sky and you don't see the moon, well, you follow my advice, you follow my guide, you look at the sky, you don't see the moon. It's supposed to be there, but it's not. That doesn't mean someone has stole the moon or you're doing anything wrong. Maybe the moon is behind the cloud. Okay, so that's it. Alicia, I enjoyed the session. I was so relaxed. Now I feel refreshed and energized. Open People, I had incredible sessions today. I was relaxing as usual, and Yola, I had a great meditation. Feel refreshed and calm. Okay, great. So, thank you for sharing. If you have any questions, you can also ask as well. But I like to share what we, been talking about the past few weeks. We actually talk about how we can, cultivate and create amazing, like, wealthy career or something like that, which requires people to understand how they would earn properly, how they would spend properly. And I think last week or last 2 weeks, we talk about one important topic. We call them the path of distractions. It's like no matter how much wealth you have, if you kind of have these unhealthy behaviors or habits, there is no guarantee that the wealth you have will be sustainable. So what are these unhealthy habits to begin with? The first one is drinking, nightlife, entertainment, gambling, associating with foods, and being lazy. Maybe you're gonna, inherit your parents' wealth, like you have silver spoon upbringing, you have huge fortune on your birth, but if you have these unhealthy habits or unhealthy behaviors, then the wealth that you have, no matter you inherit from someone or you built by yourself, self-made billionaires, they might actually disappear. Okay, like drinking, for example. When we meditate, I ask you to close your eyes and keep your mind at the center. You have a lot of thoughts already, right? Which means the amount of consciousness that you have is not sufficient to keep your mind still at all time. At points, you're distracted, you have wandering minds. If you do not have sufficient consciousness to maintain your mind at the present moment, why would we, trouble ourselves further by adding intoxicant or by drinking, right? right? Because when you drink, there are a few things to talk about when people drink, or maybe they use drugs, for example. Money loss, for sure. Nobody drink and make more money, right? Usually the more they drink, the more money they lose, and can lead to conflict, because when we lose the ability to think properly, maybe we will argue with other people around us, and instead of trying to compromise, many people use force or violence. That's because they lose the ability to maintain their consciousness. When people are more conscious, they lean more towards peaceful resolutions. They lean more towards solutions with minimum consequences, right? But when people are mindless and they're not mindful, maybe they're drunk, maybe they cannot control how they think. They have a lot of things in their mind, but in this sense, not only a lot of things, but uncontrollable consciousness. Then they might lean towards solutions that will lead to a lot of consequences and negative consequences that create problems, right? And of course, health issues. If you have health issues, you're going to pay a lot to resolve them later on, right? That's related to wealth as well, leading conflict. You probably have to settle with court, with legal issues. That some monies as well. Bad reputation. For sure, if you are like normally drunk, you're not going to have good reputation, because many people will not believe whatever drunk people say. And if you don't have good reputation, you probably need to spend some fortune to rebuild your reputation again, right? And also shamelessness, and as well less reasoning. These actually are some threats that people may face when they drink and have drinking habits. If they do this regularly, they will not be able to keep their fortune. They may not be able to maintain their wealth, their, if they inherit will, or maybe they have some goal, they'll not be able to follow that through and through, right? So this is the first destructive habits that we should refrain. Don't you think so? And this is also one of the 5 acts of self-discipline as well. Again, the 5 acts of self-discipline, 4 of them, you remember from the Better model, 4 of them refrain from killing or taking lives. The second one, refrain from stealing. Third, refrain from sexual misconduct. Fourth, refrain from lying. Doing these 4 will create troubles for the mind, and the mind become clouded. If the mind is clouded, we probably need to, clean them again. And it's hard to meditate as well, because it's like your mind is clouded, not still. You try to keep it still. It's like you try to hold something that is not clean, that is dirty, or maybe too hot in your hand, and that makes you feel uncomfortable. The same. Okay, so hopefully, none of us here has these habits, right? Or if you have, maybe consider quitting them. I will explain next time as well about the other 5. Why are there hindrances to progress in life, to self-development, and why they are important to refrain from them and to have improvement in life. Okay, again, if you all the time drinking, you probably can use the money from the drinking to do something else. You probably be more mindful when you don't drink, and when you are able to have more consciousness, you try to resolute many problems in a much more calming and reasonable ways than throw everything emotionally. You're not going to be too emotional to handle things, but maybe become more reasonable when handling things, right? And let me give an example. Suppose you have a village, and in your village 90% of people, they drink, they're drunk, and they're thinking about only drinking. What will happen to the economy of the whole village? Right. What will happen to the economy of the whole country if majority of the populations like to drink more than waking up early and do some amazing and productive work, right? Not to mention that people who always go out drinking will not be able to wake up early. That is a no-no for beginning your day with freshness, with mindfulness. If you drunk and maybe you wake up in the morning, you're not totally refreshed, that day is gonna be ruined, right? And if a lot of people in your community, in your countries are like this, not to mention how poor economy will become compared to if people are ready to change themselves. All right, so that's pretty much what we cover today. This is so important because some people will say, hey, you can't say this because you're a monk. But think about the reasons that I talk about today. Wouldn't it resonate you? Wouldn't they resonate you and be useful so that if you incorporate them in your life, you can prevent negativity, you can prevent problems, you can let go half of life challenges just by refraining from consuming intoxicant. Okay, so that's pretty much for now, and let's DMC talk again. Okay, all right, so
Thank you so much, Mong John, for your time today and also all the advice. So for those of you who like drinking, try to reduce or try to really stop it, save more money, and also save your mind. Thank you everyone for joining. Don't forget to bring more friends to join us for the coming Thursday. And also, I wish everyone happy Vesak Day. Meditate more and spend more time. So before we end the session, let's pay our respect to Monk John by by bowing 3 times. First bow, Second bow. Third bow.
Okay, may all of you be happy, healthy, and wise. May all of you have all the wisdoms to overcome obstacles in your life, all your wishes be fulfilled, all your dreams become true. And every time you close your eyes and you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within, the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly, without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Monk John. Thank you, everyone. Have a good sleep. Have a good start of the day if you are in the morning. Bye. See you coming Thursday.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Yo, and bye, Elsa Marine, Li Shui, Guo Sun Tan, DJ Botax, Yoon, Kai Peace Club, and Jirawan, and Manish, and Oluwa Mayowa, and Alpha Bode, and Precious, Oba Solar, and Douglas, and Uche LPC, and Tolani, and V, Christine Thompson, Omo Lolar, Jesse Ui, Ayola, Ma Paula from Mexico, right? Ma Babasi, M Babasi, Miracle, and LPC Duke, Odensi, yeah, Gabo, Kasim, Osikoya, Butterfly, NGO, Claire, Model, Justin Ofumi, and Efu Oluwa, and Oluwajoba, Pacifique, and Nesa, Karangwa, Daniela, Immaculate, Opemipo, Andy, LPC, Miriam, and Damien, and Mutabasi, and Bombay, and um, Quitonda, Quitonda, Sandrine, Jesse Ofumi, Brazzaville Peace Cup Brazzaville, and Dio Gaspar, Toluva Lasse, and Shema, Opemipo, and Ife Dayo. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.